Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back. Thank you for hanging with us. We are back with Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Last viewing session of season 2, episodes 11 and 12.
How did we get here so quickly?
Because it's a tight show, okay?
It
is a tight 12 episodes. They have a story to tell, and they have so many vignettes that nothing feels like filler. Because they're all just like 3 to 5 minutes.
This is honestly like great short form content, not
saying,
actually like short form content.
This is like TikTok compatible.
Bruh.
If you wanted to put these vignettes up on TikTok.
If you wanted to find like between a mini episode and a TikTok, you have like Love is War.
100%. You know how they used to have shorts on Disney when it would be like 15 minutes in between like an awkwardly
that was
long
one of those
movie.
Rich Cable Kid type things.
Cable Kid?
Yeah, those Rich Cable Kid type things.
You had
network
Callaloo.
Caillou, no, not where I was. I just had standard like broadcast television, but
PBS was for everybody. You had Dragon Tales.
I did have Dragon Tales.
The Dragon Tales were there for us all.
I remember Dragon Tales. Warm and fuzzy. Anyway, we're getting off subject.
Yes. So, what I remember is Ishigami was doing a 3-legged race with his leader guy.
Yes,
They came first. The lady with the glasses, Miko's friend, I really like her, by the way. She said that Ishigami was rumored to have stalked a girl. So, can I just be like kind of nitpicky and tell you why I like this?
Okay.
Because she said, or so it's rumored.
It left a little bit of a gray area in interpretation.
She made it very clear that this is not something she knows to be fact.
Seems like a great opportunity for a backstory for context.
Sounds like someone who asks questions. And I fucks with somebody who can ask a question. Like I said before, if a non-violent person suddenly demonstrates violent behavior, I want to know why. I'm assuming there's a reason. It may not be a good reason, but I won't know till I ask. Maybe it is. But I'm really hoping that this episode, or episode 12, like, that during this watch sesh, we get some, like, clarity. Because I don't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, season 1 Rudius Grey Rat, if you watched Moodgius, Mushoku Tensei with us, then I could see season 1 Rudius Grey Rat being, you know, a light stalker. I don't see... Ishigami doesn't even like to be around people that much.
He needs a little refining on his, you know, conversation.
His communication.
And his etiquette. He's just a little rough, but that's nothing that a good file can't get him straight. And you know who's a great abrasive energy? Fujiwara.
See, I don't think she's abrasive, and I think that's how she gets you. She's WD-40.
But she could listen. She can polish any old way she likes.
Oh, 100%. Well, the passive aggression when she found Kaguya talking to Miyuki about the dance. Oh my god. She sat her ass in that chair, got mighty comfy. Continue.
But listen, Broad, you walk. Anyway. Yeah. Fujiwara is still my queen.
Fujiwara is hilarious. Really curious to see how these leaders go. We noticed that the Team Red they don't have faces.
Yeah.
At least they don't have eyes. One girl has eyes. She gave him some shit, which leads me to think she might have been at the school, and that's why she like has a face, because he knew her already.
Yeah, it's giving me like a strong like silent voice vibe.
If you've watched that with us over on Patreon, then you know the impact that had on me, and I just need you to understand. If X's fall off of their faces, I'm losing my mind.
They'll burst into confetti. It'll be great.
I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh man. Snap. Dang, I mean we're probably 6 vignettes away.
2 episodes. You ready?
Do you think they're gonna kiss?
I think that's an Endgame season 3 or 4 type thing. Right now we just talked about an almost kiss that happened in a storehouse. Okay.
I suppose. I feel like a milestone will be crossed nonetheless, and I've got the iced coffee for the entirety of it. You know?
You ready?
Yes.
All right, we're on our iced coffee journey. And the girl with the blonde pigtails is the one who was giving old boy shit.
Okay, Team Red Cheerleading Squad. That's what Ishigami is on.
It's a hit already!
So kawaii. Even if they don't have faces. You crazy hot.
They may not have faces, but I'm sure they have Instagrams. They are building that hashtag.
So Instagrammable.
I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg charged them to use that word.
Maybe he said he didn't care.
He strikes me as a royalties guy. I like the girl with the glasses. I know we can't see her eyes, but they're not reflective, so I don't mind as much.
I'm so glad! He's having a good time!
Yu Ishigami closes his eyes, part 3.
That was hella ye crazy ha. Maybe? Where are we going from here?
I fucked with that. Is this that blonde lady?
I don't like this.
Oh, he looks terrified.
I don't like the way this is going.
Who's she?
Maybe the girl.
Is she one of the girls who's like giving him shit on the other girl's behalf?
She's probably the girl he stalked.
Well, she changed schools. Why would she be here?
She changed middle schools. They're in high school now.
Oh, don't take it down.
Oh, I don't know.
Not her.
Oh, I see the static. I'm so sorry, bro.
It's rough, buddy.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
I wonder if he's lying. Because remember, he was talking about Ishigami with the glasses lady. It's feeling like a kind-hearted setup.
Oh, we're really just cutting straight to the heart of the matter, huh? Oh, is that how we're... Okay, we're talking about something else?
You did track.
Oh, that's on me.
So, quick question, just a point of clarification for me. That girl called him Ishigami-kun, but she didn't seem to like him any. So Kun's not necessarily like any kind of affectionate equal.
I think it could also be like...
It's just like
casual.
Peter.
It could be... I think it ranges. It's like friendly casual. Like,
Okay.
There's formal casual, where you, like, don't know, and it's like, oh, you might be, like, a billionaire's son, like, oh, sir. But, like, if it's, you know, we're in the same class, and we have friendly, you know, relations. We're colleagues, so,
Okay.
you know, with Kun.
But then Chan is affectionate.
You know, the distinction between Kun and Chen as,
You see what I'm saying?
that distinction is a little
Let's look
different.
it up. We have the internet.
You know what? Absolutely right. Versus San. There's also San.
San is the most general or honorific used to show respect to someone of equal standing. Kun is used to address someone younger or of lower status. Chan is considered a more casual and endearing term, often used for children or close female friends. San is the most formal, Kun is the moderately formal, and Chan is the most informal. So she called him Ishigami-kun
Okay.
because he's like of a lower status than her.
Or someone younger.
Might be young. Okay, so he might be like a year behind her or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they're like classmates.
Gotcha. So I was conflating Kun with Chen.
Because it could also be like, I would be Kun as well. But it's, you know, addressing of equal...
Well, you're not
like,
lower
status.
or younger than me.
Right. So
So
it's
you'd
like...
be San or... I think you'd just be San.
As
Because
like,
Chan seems to be more specific to children and women. Which is its own thing to unpack, but that's another day.
yeah.
Usually
Okay.
used to address someone younger or of lower status than the speaker. Often used between male friends or by a superior to a subordinate. Okay. So she thinks she's better than him, is my takeaway. Tell us if we're of correct understanding. Because I don't know if...
We're on a
it's
learning
lying to
journey.
me. We are. I don't know if you knew this. We don't actually speak Japanese.
No.
I know. We've been keeping a lid on that lie this whole time. The
No kawaii.
subtitles have been to hide our lies.
You know, all I learned from Shogun was Deki. That's what stuck. Was
That's
Deki.
hilarious. Deki.
Deki. Deki! Anyway.
The cultural and sports clubs are competing against each other. I hope you're not putting the rugby team up against, like...
Okay.
Man, they are regimented.
I'd
Respect.
say that was a lot of like time slots with.
You know what I've heard though? Kids are like dogs. A tired kid is a happy kid.
Just organize them, keep them running.
Fast when he runs away. Why don't they have eyes? I wonder if he's feeling isolated.
He's disassociating. Oh no. It's anxiety.
Yeah. Oh, that girl. Is she like following him, or do they go to the same school and we just didn't know this whole time? Because I feel like if she were the girl and she went to their school, there's no way he'd have been like this under the radar.
Okay.
Okay, so he was Kun there.
She wasn't even an acquaintance.
She was just a classmate.
He looks so much happier. Honestly, he looks like Jinwoo from Solo Leveling.
Yeah, he does.
Like a youngin'.
He doesn't have the level of like emotional investment that would suggest any indication of like a stalking type fascination.
Mm-hmm. He's looking pretty straight, and he's like looking people in the eyes. People have eyes. Uh-oh.
Cool, love that for
They
you.
stopped having eyes.
I wonder if that's just like a thing that he can't relate to.
Mm.
I really wonder if the eyes are like his version of connection, but he can't connect with these people because they seem too like normal to him, and they haven't tried to like broach that what's threshold.
I would curse
I
them.
wished for her happiness until that day.
Uh-oh.
Yo, is she the one that said he was a stalker? I've already reserved a room. Not like a love hotel. I learned about those in my Joseph Darling. I know what a love hotel is now. Look at the things I pick up from anime. It's valuable knowledge, that is.
If there's anything the Japanese want to be known for, it's their love hotels and sushi.
That was my girl. Like your side girl?
He's a liar! A lying liar!
At the time.
He sticks by his moral code. I bet that's gonna bite him in the ass.
Well, I think it might be that most of the time he doesn't care, but he does care for her.
Yeah.
Not necessarily in a romantic way, but, you know, most people, he doesn't give a fuck about their happiness. She's been really kind, she's gone out of her way, he cares about her happiness. And so, he's invested now. At least to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
And when he says if I'd been in love, it would have been simpler, I wonder if that's because that's more understandable. Like, not everybody has a strong sense of justice, where even if things don't impact them, they feel the need to perpetuate justice in the world. They don't always get that. Like, it doesn't affect you and you leave it alone. But if you're in love with somebody,
yeah,
they might understand that.
I guess there's a fine difference between the bystander effect and it's free to stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Egads. But what if I didn't, though?
Just break up with her if you want to be, like, a ping pong ball just bouncing around. What is he showing him? Those are better not be pictures she sent him in private.
I bet you 1,000%. I bet he's offering her to him.
Why? Why even have her as your girlfriend if you don't care about or like her?
You know, status. Who is she? Oh no. Oh no! Well, this is just not gonna look good at all.
This is 1 year ago?
So
he's like
middle school.
Right, so I think he's a freshman now.
This might be 2 years, because I thought he was a second year.
Is he second year?
He's one below Kaguya and Shirogane. Damn! Wow! That's a bitch move, Santa.
I can't let something like this ruin.
This is just a bad move.
Is this what?
Well, he just controlled the narrative. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. You just died right there. Oh, butterbeans. Nope. Nope. I'm so sorry, bro.
Work out the way he wants it to.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. That
Poor
rough.
fuck this guy.
Better off dead. Jeez, they're not playing around. He's a loon. This does not jive with my moral code and the way I live.
That's not helping you, buddy. You're not making sense. No one's gonna understand.
It's just, yeah, it's not gonna work out. Explains a lot. The consequences couldn't have been too severe. He is still in school, but it's certainly staying the hell out of his reputation.
Well, and some of these kids went to his high school too. Language of flowers, a little string. That's the flower I think that old girl got in her bookmark, right?
Oh, you know?
I wonder if he made the bookmark.
Oh, interesting.
I'm really beginning to wonder that he didn't make the bookmark. Because remember, he took the sign off her back and never told her what he'd done. But her girlfriend saw it do it.
Was that her?
I think he might have made that bookmark. Because she doesn't know who made it for her. She has no idea. Because
that would make sense.
Someone gave it to him
because
no
he's got that strong sense of like moral courage and like
she was like, the person who gave this to me had no expectation of getting anything in return.
Yo, that would make actually a lot of sense. Wow.
I also wonder that they're not in the same year. But she had run for presidency, and she didn't win.
I feel like she's a year younger than him. So
tell us in the comments, please. Let us know what the age situation is.
She only came after the new year had started.
We don't know that. She entered our periphery after the new year started, but Ishigami already knew her. She was already at the school because she was already a student when that winter turnover happened.
Interesting.
But she just wasn't a part of the council.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
And she's on the disciplinary committee. I don't know if that's like something you do the summer before freshman year or what, but tell us the age situation. But I really think he made that flower bookmark for her.
I could see it. That's poetic and beautiful.
I think he left it for her because he saw her having a hard day or some shit and was like...
He respects her commitment to
I respect the sense of justice. I'll have to like you to respect certain things about you.
Ah, that's beautiful. I hope that's true.
Oh, a month isn't bad.
Yeah, pretty rough, but...
Yeah. You went about it badly. It's not that you stuck your neck out, it's how you went about it.
But we're past that point. We went down the road we did. Okay, we're at least looking at the data the same way.
I don't know that he brought it upon himself, I just think he handled it incorrectly. And I think that by not speaking up for yourself, you leave space for others to speak for you. And I think that needs to be a takeaway here. By not speaking up to your side of things, by never giving context to your behavior, not to a teacher, not to your parent, not to the girl that you thought you were friendly with, by not telling anybody the truth, you didn't give them a chance to believe you. And you gave old boy all of the control in the situation. I think Ishigami shut down.
Yeah.
I think he got overwhelmed, maybe overstimulated by the number of people that were all of a sudden calling him names and talking about how he should die.
Yeah.
Like, that's hard.
That's a lot to throw at somebody.
And especially for someone who's introverted, who doesn't really talk to people to begin with, he doesn't care about most of them. So to act on someone he cares about and to have it not just, not work out, but to have it perverted by a fucking liar,
that's gonna run afoul his sense of justice.
You didn't fill the space, but someone was gonna. And he took the initiative. I hope his letter says that I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. I'm sorry. Rule number 1 is about me, at me, so I can see it. Kill-Yamante's a good rapper. Did no one ask him a question?
You know, he communicated poorly and then he
Take time out of my schedule to deal with you. Is that not your job?
No, I mean,
he didn't go, but
Japanese teachers are allowed to kind of go in.
We don't know that.
I mean, I've seen that with a lot of different like anime, and I feel like the rules are like different. As long you can't beat them.
I've seen a lot of superpowers in anime.
Well, what I've seen is generally like the teachers in like Japanese public schools. You know, they can't hit or like any sort of like punishment like that, but they can utilize shame, and they oftentimes do utilize shame.
I could see that. It's not never mind. That's a whole different can of worms. But someone in the comments was telling us back when we were watching. It involved bullying. I forget which show because that's non-specific. But they were saying that a lot of the time the Japanese schools view like physical violence and bullying as a bad reflection of the school, so they don't acknowledge it. Because if they don't acknowledge it, then it's not real. And if it's not real, then it's not a problem.
Let me just say that didn't work for the Catholic Church. I don't think it's going to work for the Japanese public educational system.
Listen, it hasn't worked for a lot of different situations in history. Shit. But I just need someone to ask a fucking question. I need someone to go to Ishigami's house and say, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, listen, you've been at the school for 4 years, and we've never had an incident. What changed on, October 31st at 11:06 p.m., or a.m.? What happened? I need to know. And if he was showing him on the phone what I think he was showing him, then hands might have been called for. Maybe not here, maybe not your hands, but somebody's, okay?
Damn.
They fucking vandalized his locker.
Aw, he messed up his shoes.
Oh no, he's not a liar. The apology letter was his idea? Rule number 1, if it's about me, at me, so I can see it. Rule number 2, if you heard shit that ain't come from me, then don't believe it.
Listen,
that's his entire letter.
My dude found something he was willing to stand for. Something he was willing to die
I said, this is a hill he'll die on.
Jeez.
Did he lock himself in his room? Or was he locked in there?
There's that hair.
If only they had ChatGPT.
Listen, that's what it means to be fucking Bushido, bro.
The prompt, write a moderately passive-aggressive apology to a scumbag who I know for a fact has sexual pictures of his girlfriend on his phone that he shows to strangers.
I would rather die after I kill him.
Well, you know what the thing is? I didn't write the apology. ChatGPT did.
I still could not put my name on that. Could not submit such a thing and say that came from me.
Well,
I would have to kill him.
I need in the letter, because I'm going to need to know that this dude doesn't want this letter going anywhere the fuck else. You're going to accept it, or you're going to have to explain why you didn't. Let us proceed. Oh, he was not a cringeworthy or annoying. I really can't stand a liar.
Oh no! Drown out the haters. Fuck them.
What'd you say during Wicked? Deaf to the hater, deaf to the haters?
Deaf to the bullshit.
Deaf to the bullshit, that's what it is. No, you can't go a certain point.
My dude doesn't even know he's on the fucking red or white team. That's really not a good spot to be.
Well, and he's on the track. He can't go past a certain point if he's an anchor waiting for a relay.
Get your shit together, bro. That's a real one right there.
Yeah. Saw his boy having a panic attack.
Snap back to reality, bro. Oh, there goes gravity.
Is that Miyuki?
It's Miyuki with the sash.
Did Miyuki ask questions?
He had the whole thing.
He asked questions.
He sure did.
Okay.
Student council secret report.
Can I just tell you that I think Fujiwara wrote this report.
Yeah, I see the
there
flowers.
There are flowers.
Yeah, okay, so, yes.
If there are flowers on something labeled secret report...
1,000% like leading the secret police in this school.
Can I tell you who Fujiwara reminds me of?
Who?
Elle Woods. With the pink, scented resume. Gives it a little something extra, don't you think?
You know, we've seen her with the Sherlock Holmes hat and the magnifying glass.
Yes, we have! She's Elle Woods.
Oh, the chaos.
She's the backstory of Elle Woods.
Listen, she's got ears in all the right places.
She would put fucking flowers on a secret report.
She could smell a mystery. And she got her sense of justice.
Well, and there was a love story involved.
Of course.
It might have been like what was the word? Not tempest. Torrid. It was a torrid love story that involved a love triangle.
Oh.
And a quiet kid succumbing to violence.
Stood up for her honor. Thankless.
Tell me that's not a fucking TikTok Fujiwara. That's a story she would tell with a Get Ready With Me. Fujiwara would have a sickening TikTok, and it would be funny fucking stories like these where she changed people's names and spilled their entire lives.
I can see it.
100%. Follow-up investigation. Went to a different high school. Okay. She went to a different school. Why is she here? She doesn't even go here. Because she doesn't even fucking go here.
Be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school? No.
Why is she at the school?
No, that's weird. That's weird.
If this is the girl, if we're assuming that you were right, and this is old girl, why is she here?
Don't tell me she's gonna be.
No, this is old girl, because she was in the fucking memories. I'm done. This is old girl. Why are you here? You don't even go to my school. You're not here to say thank you, or you're already.
I hope this is not like a, hey, guess what? I'm the new transfer. New year, new transfer.
By the way, I'm joining the student council.
Oh, that's.
I'm letting Miyuki know tomorrow.
No, I don't like that. Because you never apologize. Yeah!
Give me that. It's a hill you're willing to die on.
You got some balls, kid. You got some moxie.
See, I'm gonna pause here again. I apologize, but I'm not that sorry. I'm quasi sorry. I think I said before in like the last episode that I've laid hands twice in my life. In my entire life. One of them I was called a slur, and I didn't even mean to do it. It was boop. That was it. Like it was boom bop bam. Like that was. But you know what? My mom asked questions, and I love this bitch for that because she said, "Well, that doesn't. Hold on. If you said Madison was smart at the mouth, I believe you. That yes, came out her neck, 100%. But hands?
Just it doesn't quite sound like her.
She'll flap at the mouth, but throw like hands? What happened? What happened? Well, that's not really. That's No, it is the point. What happened? What? Listen, my daughter's got a fucking mouth on her. I know this, but hands? Well, there might have been some language. Stop. What was said? She asked questions. Because it didn't sound right. More people need to ask questions. And I love that Miyuki is a guy who asks questions. This is incompatible with your student record. What changed?
Fujiwara could smell it from a mile away.
She can smell the bullshit.
She can smell the chaos.
Her dog helped her find it and sniff it out. You could have handled it in a smarter way. 100%.
1,000% agree with
100%. But you achieved your
I gotta
objective.
validate this man. Bring him into the light.
I wonder if this is how he got to be on the council.
Yeah.
He just hissed like a vampire.
When he brings him into the light.
Eat a dick? Is he writing in like Sharpie? You can't erase this, bruh. Go to hell, dumbass!
Dumbass!
Have we heard Miyuki swear before? It's like Samuel and Tarly. Open the fucking gate.
Let's put his hand on his head. Give him the affection and the validation. It's all he ever wanted. Aw, well now we know why he's on the student council.
Well, and a lot of kids just don't.
Hate, hate.
Can I tell you, this girl would really challenge the extent, like, the capacity of my graciousness. She would really, she would push me. Like, really bad. Especially at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Like I was just saying about talking out my neck. I'd have hurt her feelings at this point.
Mm.
I'd have been like, listen, just because your 32B didn't fit properly, when you were trying to take those pictures and you didn't get your angles right, that's not a me problem. So if you want to review how I have that information and what led me to understand things about you that I really have no fucking business knowing, we can talk after this. I'm going to tell you things that I shouldn't know, and you're going to panic wondering how I know them, and I'm never going to explain to you.
Crazy town.
Don't come for me, miss. I was not... Sounds like you have too much free time.
This background check tells me he's about to overcome this.
I have plenty of rights.
Go down, dumbass!
Yes! Whoop that trick!
He's about to run.
I'm shaking you off. Shake, shake.
So he won the third three-legged race, but now he's doing a different one.
This is a this looks to be a 4x4 relay. No matter
He's
what
about to
you think. Okay, why is this like Joel Puppy though when he's like kicking up clods of rock behind him?
Yeah.
They're cheering for him.
Some are.
Even Miko Lady.
Catch them no-eye bitches.
Lean, 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 lean.
Oh, damn.
You know what though? I'm not mad at it. He was the last anchor to get his baton. There are rules in a relay.
That's fair.
There are very specific rules. You have a grace period of window where you're allowed to move while the baton's being passed to you. If you leave that range, you no longer have the right to get the baton if you go too far. If the baton's not passed you in a certain window,
then the first person has to like
then
run.
you're disqualified.
Oh wow! So the person just can't pass off. Sorry, you got to keep running.
You like, for example, you can't run a third of the track without doing a handoff.
Yeah.
Right? You see the problem.
Yeah.
So he cannot move until the person with the baton is a certain distance away. That's when he gets to begin to move. But they can't be too far apart, because the baton has to be able to get handed to him. He was the last one to get handed his baton, and he took that shit into a photo finish. When you get to a place where the lean makes the difference, you're close.
Okay, I see what you're saying. He didn't win, but that was a hell of a performance.
It was a hell of a showing. It's the reason you put the anchor as the first and the last. The first person sets your team off with any advantage, any head start, gets you guys off early. The anchor, the last person, makes up for any delays acquired by the middle two. First person, you're, second or third fastest, fastest. And so, I respect it. Homie hasn't done the tracking long enough to have like a lean practice, that's fine. It's a whole thing. He killed that shit.
Yeah.
The last to get his baton entered into a photo
I'm
finish.
proud of him.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I'm so proud of Ishigami.
He's crying. I get it. I don't think anyone's going to be as upset as he is. Not at all. You did not fail. From 4th to 2nd is a hell of a accomplishment. Look at the other council members.
They sympathize.
They care about how you feel. It really was. And that was my point.
I appreciate the recognition.
That was my point. And she's the one who's giving him some shit. But he said to her, do I look like it doesn't bother me? I like that. Because he's not saying, fuck you and how you feel, fuck the rumors, they do. They do bother him. And he doesn't talk about it very often because he's not a woe is me kind of dude. Mm-hmm. He's not an extrovert, hey, can I tell you about my problems? That's not who he is as a person. So for someone to broach it with him, and for him to not dismiss it at all, but say that it sits on his chest pretty heavy,
yeah,
that means something. And if you've had this idea on what a person's like this entire time, and they act out of character for the person you've created in here, it immediately challenges what you've made up here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that she went from being like, who are you to have a good fucking time, to the 180 of, that was a hell of a race. I respect it.
I'm proud of the growth.
Me too. And they said what I said, that the other team was in the lead.
大丈夫
Ishigami-kun, へこみすぎやで。
どうした
Oh, they've all got eyes! It is a silent voice!
ちゃんと見るだけでこんなに風景は変わるのか。
That made me so happy. They all had eyes.
本当らしい。
We can coexist with the normies! The edgelords and the normies? I think it's what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wanted.
Shut the fuck up!
When the sons of former edgelords and the sons of normies can sit together at the same table.
It's funny, when I hear him say normie, in my mind I kind of feel like neurotypical. You know, when you're 14, 15, whatever, and you like walk around with a kind of dark cloud vibe, and a lot of people don't understand the dark cloud, and they don't like the dark, they veer away from it. But he's realizing now that having a certain element of darkness about his personality, or like a certain like Eeyore-ish vibe, hi, game recognized game, it doesn't inherently exempt you from friendship compatibility. And that's a really nice thing to realize for like the first time. Oh, being, you know, neurospicy or, you know, whatever, doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to swim in the same pool. Doesn't mean that we won't like get along. Next relay is the final event. What is that hand signal or that gesture?
I don't know. They seem to be having a good time with
It's like
it.
a choo.
本当のことでも本当のことでも言っていいこと
Even if it's the truth!
頭良かったら進学試験落ちてない
Sucks
け
to
ど
suck, but you can't come here.
Even if it's the truth, he shouldn't have said it. When your friends agree with the person who read you, it might have been something you needed to hear. And she said, if I'd been smarter, I would have gotten into the school. So you don't even fucking go here.
Yeah, I see you with that different colored,
Uniform?
Uh-huh.
She didn't pass the entrance exam.
今なら荻野くんと復縁来てよかったな石神にも言いたい
I
こと言って
1000% do
やった
not
し
believe you.
シュシュシュ何より
Okay, well, she came to get her bullshit out. Okay.
何もし
Bye.
Bye. I was same philosophy. Adios.
なんでしょうまったく毒のないことをしたがる子よねいい後輩だわ
Aww.
Got her respect, too.
I like how Ishigami looks tired.
Good continuity.
It's the...
He's been putting in his effort.
This man puts in the effort to look tired. That's how I like it. Oh wow, that is a lot of a very particular shape type balloon. Wow, is that just how balloons are in
He's
Japan?
written in, permanent marker is still on his table. I love that detail. And there she is writing the fucking flowers! Knew it.
I love Fujiwara. Fujiwara's on the case.
Oh yeah.
Yo, is that
Perfect kind of chaos.
Is that just how like standard balloons are for like celebration?
No.
What the fuck is up with those balloons?
I think they might have mixed like intended to be like balloon animal balloons with like regular balloons.
Yeah, they were like,
and they don't feel the same way.
I was gonna turn this into like a giraffe or something, but then I didn't give a shit. I realized I
But
had
then
to
it
do
came
like
out
20
as
of them, and I was
moderately
like, nah.
phallus, and now I'm not
I realized
Confident in
I
that
had to do
direction.
like 20 of these shits, and I said, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just blow this up.
I don't think we want it that bad. We don't want 20 giraffes that bad.
They could be the bird, the sea turtle's problem from there.
Lord. Biodegradable balloons should be a thing.
5歳の頃に
She's taking a picture of.
緊急の連絡以外に携帯に触れ
White
ること
glove
なんてなか
service.
った
I mean, billionaire's kid.
この日常を残すようになった何かあるたびにカメラを構える同年代の少女たちに
But now you have folks you want to share things with.
撮りたいものがなかったから思い返したい日だから
So easy to rile her up.
こうして
She has things she wants to remember and document.
どこにでもいる少女になれた気がした
Aww.
周知のパンフレットを作るので、ぜひ皆さんにモデルをやってもらえたらと。
ですが
I'm actually too famous for this shit.
Well, I think it's just like my family has a lot of money. Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
imagine
sorry.
Blue Ivy just shows up in promotional materials.
No, bro,
in her
for real.
school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like, actually, my people have some things to say
You know,
about this. Yo,
Beyonce's lawyers would have their ass
Yeah.
if they put Blue Ivy in a promotional material without a waiver.
Actually, my people will tell me when I will be in things like that, so you need
Oh,
to
no.
talk to my people.
My people will tell you that they've called my people will tell me they've called you already. I'm not bringing it because I pay them so much money. They got a copy of the draft before you published it and sent you an what's it called? An injunction. She's got capital M money, which means their legal team is on retainer.
Bro, she has so much money, her father made sure she did not even understand the concept of a wiener. That's insulated money.
Can't show your face at all.
何のパンフだ。
られるのは得意
No,
だ
her parents not playing.
そうです。
She's not.
Oh, I don't
she's
believe that.
パンフレットは
I don't know that I care for how quickly that camera got into his hand.
見せてください。
You're looking real enthusiastic, bro.
一番は
Real winning.
Thank you. Next.
それはとてももったいない。そんなに可愛いお顔しているのに。
My kawaii. Oh, I don't know that I like what. I don't know that I like the way that face looks. I really don't like the way you said that. Oh, I don't like that.
That made me
That
uncomfy.
started taking a lot more photos. Now bite that pen you're holding. No, dog.
絶対ついていく。
Bruh.
石上君、彼女の横に立ってもらえますか。すいません。
Oh, I bet you he's not gonna take nearly many
足
photos.
並みを整えてもらえますか。
Remember how he was all. Let's see if we don't get just like a.
付き合っているのに、両方ともそれに気づいてない。
I really don't like the way this guy says what he
Secretly
says.
help each other out.
にと言われても、そうですね。では二人は恋
I'm
人。
close to staying on, right? Oh no, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
触れ合って。
Oh
まさに青春ですね。青春かよですね。
I want someone to look into his computer.
No, yeah.
I want someone looking into his computer.
Oh, that's too many photos.
来年も校長できるとは思わない
Oh, this man about to lose his job. And honestly, kinda, yeah, good.
いたのは忍び
Principal. I don't love
I
that.
don't like this.
私もそれが撮りたかった。
But you're not allowed to be in the materials. So over
I
the
do not
top.
like these green eggs and ham. I do not like them saying I am.
集合写真そういえば私その手の写真を撮ったこと一度もあり
This principal mad sus.
I don't care for it.
He does not pass the vibe check. Not even a little bit.
最後はみんなで記念写真撮りましょう。
Oh, that's nice.
This one's not for the promotional materials.
We want to get you in one of these.
Your friends want a picture with you.
Yeah. Aw, kawaii.
She's got 3 pixels. Don't even just... You have a camera around your neck.
Oh no, Butterfinger. Oh, it's a Nokia from like 2003. It's fine.
壊れちゃいましたかね。
It'll be fine. It's got like a SIM card in it.
Oh, that's a thought. It was a SIM card.
It's literally a brick.
Yeah, it won't have like a cloud, but it'll have a SIM card, won't it? Because she said she only uses it for emergency calls and pictures.
It's a hell of a fumble though.
Yeah.
With a fumble like that, you'd think she'd play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh. Uh-oh, that was a kawaii. That was a kawaii. Oops. You're right. The broadside came out of nowhere.
Glad to know we're good. Oh.
Ooh.
Does it have a memory card though? Like an SD?
Maybe.
Yeah, you can still see the pictures on it.
Aw, she had that one that she took earlier.
次に買い替えるならスマホかしら。
Yes.
Maybe.
写真の画
Kinda.
質も今の
Might even have 20, 30 pixels.
無駄に増える。
I'm really hoping she has a memory card.
It doesn't sound. The backtrack doesn't sound like a blessing in disguise.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
私
She took a picture of the election results
写
too.
真の画質も今のはとてもいいらしいですし。私こんなにめめしかった。
Has nothing to do with girliness.
Oh, wow, that's really pretty.
Well, that took me a second
一応
to...
確認してみ
I like. It was chaotic, but I liked it.
Mhm.
現在は修理部品も残っておらず残念ですが中のデータは諦めてい
Aww.
た可能性はあったのですが
Oh, but it didn't have an
She didn't have an SD
SD card.
card.
入って
今日のところはスマホを買って帰りましょう。どれにします？でもよく考えて
I
くだ
can
さ
be
い。
closer to him.
かぐや様が会長と
Well, I'm thinking like he would have looked into all the specs.
そんなに俺とお揃いがいいのか
Oh no. Oh no.
Is he gonna do the kawaii?
おかわいいや
Oh, kawaii!
と言わないわよ。
She's not okay.
なのですが
Oh man.
She's really sad.
気分です。
I feel like you just betrayed me.
会長のスマホも古い方なのでここには置いてないですよ。同じメーカーの新しいやつにしておきましょう。
笑う気分じゃない。
5G どころか QI 充電もできますし 5G 対
I'll give you a notification. You look pretty when you smile.
フィーチャーフォンからフューチャーフォンにチェンジ
よくわからないから適当に。
Hi, Sokka. Chill, chill.
観光一徹。なんと言っても不要です。昔から使っているのでと買わないの一点張り。
I mean that it broke, so...
に死滅しているためいやおうなくスマホを受け入れたかぐや高校生
He wants to ask for her number, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
でもない素晴らしい
A
です
direct
遊び
line.
の約束や雑談をスマホで行いすら LINE で済ますこともあるとかそうこの無駄な1年間
That is a thing they do.
ケットなのである
ここだ携帯を買い替えたこのタイミング
Line to their heart.
でしまえばそれはもう告白当然の人間って
Oh, no.
もしかして成長しない生き物
LINE の ID 交換してもらっていいですか？
なあ ID だもう
My boy.
何も策を浪さずストレートに聞いてきた
He's like, what do I
なん
do?
か考えが
How do I handle this?
なんか今日篠宮おかしくないか
気づくの遅いですよ。
Finally!
さっきからみんなでその話。
That's what we've been talking about.
先輩が落ち込
All three of them are talking about it.
It is in fact the topic of conversation.
それはあんただけでしょ。
I mean, no, I do it too, but that's
携帯
fine.
壊したのとか関係あるか
かぐやさん、家柄上人に話せない苦労もあるでしょうから。
そうですね
Maybe.
出た結論はいつも通り
And I like that she didn't say, Fujiwara wasn't like, oh, she's super cold. It was, her family's rule is they don't talk to outsiders. Like, I don't know about you, but I was raised with what happens at home stays at home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this sounds like.
Yeah, that what with non-disclosure agreements.
はしない
Signatures in blood.
冷たいとも取れ
The
る
press would
この
love
結論
nothing more than to get something weird.
That part.
そうだ
それでいいのである
What if someone you talk to talks to the press?
今生徒会のグループ作ったから入っといて
Classic.
グループなかったんです。
Let me get you included.
ついでに共有のアルバムも作りましょう。みんな自由に写真アップしてくださいね。スノーの写真全部送っていいですか？オケマル。
More pictures. Her eyes be filled.
出たんですよ。それで
You
は
wanted to
篠
feel
宮
left
が
out.
仲間外れになってしまうって。でもいい。
かわいい。
かぐやの大事にしたかったものとは
With the
誰か
memories.
と分かち合ったいつも通りで
Yeah.
その証明としての写真
Oh, I love that. She got more photos.
本当に大切なものならば
I remember when they went to do the fireworks.
すごい量ですね。
Those photos are mine.
出ますから。
I'm gonna keep those to myself.
出たのに。
Not even homegirl.
That's awesome.
この間出たばっかのやつじゃないですか。いいなあ。笑顔検出で撮ってくれるんですよね。これで OK です。
じゃあほらかぐやさん、笑って笑って。いいよそんまで。でも写真を撮る。
That is actually a pretty cool feature.
では皆さん、満点の笑顔で。
You're getting that group picture.
もう。
Look at him doing a little peace sign bend back.
か
Everyone
ぐや
wins.
の勝利
Yeah. Her smartphone debut. Fujiwara, stop throwing up gang signs.
でも最低1回はしこってしなきゃいけなくて。
What in the shake weight?
1回はしこってしなきゃいけなくて限界に達した人が負けっていうゲーム？
ああ先輩落ち着いてくださ
She
い。
seems really excited.
どういうゲームか全然わからん。
Oh, like a bounce house?
じゃあ準備しますね。
Okay.
これのことか。
しなきゃいけなくて限界に達したい
The guy's heads were in the toilet.
僕はしこってしなきゃダメです。それを風船が割れるまで続けます。
That is anxiety.
It's like Jack in the Box.
That's awful.
っていうかあれ
So tell me we gotta pump it to the
って
burst.
ところですかね。謎のミラクル。
But also just waiting for it to just
It's like
waiting for it to,
Jenga.
Oh, yeah, it's worse.
かぐやさんもみこちゃんもやりますよね。はい。せっかくなので、ひがみくん、私。
Bro, they haven't even started and like my hackles are on edge.
まあ別に
Your hackles are raised.
My hackles are raised.
そのくらいなら
Oh,
お遊び
such an awful game.
Why do I feel like Fujiwara is gonna take it to the very edge of what the balloon can tolerate on her first turn?
いや結構膨らむな。
Fujiwara said, we're gonna get right to the end of this game.
腰抜か
And when I stop, you can go.
す。腰を抜かせば。
こんなものが怖いだなんて。おかわいい子。
Don't tell me that's kawaii!
かぐやの人生に風船
Be
を
a
わざと割
kawaii
るという
man.
文化は欠け
You don't want to be a kawaii man.
She gonna do her little ritual first?
だが
We watched last episode.
両手じゃないと膨らませるの無理です
Why do I have to inflate it with both hands?
封じられるルーティーン
Why is that a rule?
That wasn't a rule. Sounds like you're adding it now.
これの何が楽しいの？もうや助けてあげて。
Save me, Ayasaka.
Hayasaka's like, I'm at nap time, babe.
Yo.
こう見え切った割に知識ですか。
ビビリに石神くんが言うじゃない。
Have fun, Ishigami. You can pump it as many times as you like.
石神優恐れることをやめた男さまざまな
Okay,
苦難を
proud
乗
of
り
you.
人間として一つ
Okay, he's a completely different person. Level up, bro.
気づいた。よく見れば何も。
You talking that big shit till you in front of that ball. Oh no. That ball.
You get killed by a Zamboni!
無意味な体育祭
You
で
cannot escape the balloon.
もう一しこじゃないですか。藤原さん。
Are you gonna do it more than once, babe?
ゴムを溶かす作用があり、風船に汁が付着すれ
We're
ば
bringing chemical warfare to this bitch. Oh no.
Talk about Agent Orange.
Agent Orange. Wow. Agent Tangerine.
小田先輩も一識じゃないです。
Who's gonna have the?
ミコちゃんはま
Is
だ
it Miko Ina? Come on. Pump another one in there. Send it on down. There you go.
Fujiwara is in her head.
次期生徒会長の
Getting this close. But listen, she can stop. Whoa, wow.
We have a
Where,
crowd, not even an
I was
audience.
like, where did this audience come from?
They all joined in. They thought she was scum, but they all joined in.
勝利にこだわるストイックな姿勢など別に怖いわけじゃないんだから。
It's like a dart.
Oh, you missed!
さすがのかぐやも絶望を隠しきれない。
篠宮、もしかしてこういうの苦手なのか。だとしたら俺は。
みゆき、
She's the dirtiest player of them all. She learned it all from the board game club.
Yeah, right?
With Fujiwara.
愛する仲間、愛する女が困っていたらどんな困難にも立ち向かう。そういう
He does look a lot like his dad.
俺がお前に求めるのはそれだけだ。
父さん
Be a simple kind of man.
頑張れ篠宮。
あ、みかんいただきますね。
おさらい。
Is this Team Rocket?
It's not
Look
quite.
at these birds. Sky Burial?
It's not quite a nuclear blast, but it's not far off.
You say Aviento? That's funny.
Ending season 2 with a bang and a pop.
And French.
I'm watching. Oh, this is fun.
I wish you knew what he said.
Bye bye, we will die. Hi.
Oh, they are blasting off again. Results invalid.
そして。
乙女らしさをアピールしつつメンタル最弱の会長
Come
に
on.
手を握らせる
Look into each other's eyes and kiss. The battle goes on.
まだまだ。
The battle goes on.
Go off. The 68th. Oh, I like that's on the screen. Hang on, let me see. Whose broken screen is that? Probably Miyuki's, because he's not replacing it until it's destroyed. I liked that.
I did too.
What'd you think?
You know, I think that the season 1 finale was better than the
Okay.
season finale.
Okay.
I think it was very much like we're really not trying to change too much here.
Mm-hmm.
We did get good Ishigami backstory. I think that we definitely have.
We fleshed out our characters more.
Yeah, I think we've basically fleshed out everybody except Miko Ino and her friend and crew.
We haven't really explored Fujiwara's backstory much.
We haven't explored Fujiwara too much either. But overall, it's still, I think, an excellent anime.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
And it's right up there with My Dress Up Darling for me.
Yeah.
Very similar, like,
Very kawaii.
warm fuzzies. Let me think. I'm waiting for the hand holding. We know that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm waiting for a kiss. We know that too.
Declaration of love.
I love that they, like, immediately shared all their pictures.
Yeah.
And they didn't make a group chat until she could also be in it. It's very thoughtful. And
Big love that. Love that so much.
she was able to put voice to her hurt feeling after it had been resolved and she felt more comfortable to do so. I like that. There's a lot of very believable teenage behavior in this show, and I think that's a real strength to the mangaka.
You know, and even as Shinomiya is not like ready yet for a relationship that mature.
Yeah.
There's been advancement. She is growing as a person so that she can grow into a person who is ready for that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
I think, you know, Shinigami he's more mature, but he's kind of has to be, just based on his life.
Yeah.
You know, he has to work, he has to be older brother, he has to be father, he has to be, you know, everything and
He's
more.
very much the adult in his house.
So, you know, if he's further ahead of maturity, that makes total sense.
It does make sense. Whereas she's been very coddled.
Yeah. And that, I think, makes the length of the show make sense, too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it kind of answers the question, how can you have a premise like this and extend it out and have it be fresh and interesting?
You have to really explore them, like, coming from where they are.
It's the period of time of her maturing.
Both of them.
Both of them maturing, yeah. But there, I think, is a mismatch.
Yeah.
They're at different points along their own journey. But I think there's space in their journey for each other if they can just find the way to communicate it, you know?
In order to overcome these challenges, we have to see them go through the challenges.
Exactly.
Right? So, and I think we've said this before too, but like, we love a character on an arc.
Yeah.
You have to start somewhere, you know, maybe not ideal to end up somewhere great. I'm looking at Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Classic example.
Iroh was peak the entire time. Iroh was just great. Zuko
honestly,
had to get great.
and this is just gonna be a tangent because anytime you say Iroh, I'm gonna come up on a tangent. But like,
Okay.
there's an arc for Iroh that's like read between the but like between the lines, and it's fucking.
The return to Omashu. Is it Omashu or was it Ba Sing Se?
It was Ba Sing Se.
Ba
So
Sing Se.
here is like what I saw of Iroh in like the backstory that was like read in between the lines. Yes.
Is it Kaguya-sama related? Because you don't want to spoil people on a different program.
Oh, it is not Kaguya-sama related, but it is Uncle Iroh related, which means that I want to go off on a rant and a tangent. It's okay. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna put it in my pocket for another day.
Do you want to tell the rant to me after we finish?
I might just do that. Just do that.
Yeah.
Save the good people. The public isn't ready for it.
I think that'll do it for me. We are going to keep going on with the show. Season 3 will be following up the pipe here shortly.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we continue to go as we're going forward with Miko Ino, and I guess like a widening cast of characters.
Yep.
Guys, if you've been hanging out with us, this far in the video, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for being here. And I guess we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, if you want to join us throughout the show, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell, and YouTube will tell you when we drop.
All those things.
Bye, guys.
Keep it kawaii.